Have this weekend will be that early morning fog. Weather impact alert because we do have a dense fog advisory for overnight tonight. Now, this is our camera from the West Bank. We're looking upriver, and there definitely looks to be kind of a haze off in the distance. There is some sugarcane being burned in the river parishes, and that combined with the fog did create a patchy area of super fog in the river parishes. We had another one from a grass marsh fire down near Golden Meadow. Those are going to be the two hot spots, and any other little grass fires that are possible going forward. Otherwise, widespread, I don't think the fog is going to be a widespread concern tomorrow, maybe more so Sunday morning, but definitely next week, I think it's going to be a little bit more impactful. That dense fog threat, really our only concern going forward. And again, I think more isolated for tomorrow and Sunday. Warm and humid otherwise, and we are still tracking a chance for some storm later in the week next week. Again, with some of those marsh fires, it is very common, especially when we're in any kind of a moderate drought. And while we are in that either abnormally or moderate drought conditions, just with the dry ground, it doesn't take much to get one of those fires. When you get some of the smoke combining with the fog, then you do get the reduced visibility concerns. We'll have, again, I think more patchy areas early tomorrow morning, and then as we head towards Sunday morning, it does look to be maybe a little bit more widespread with more areas getting those reduced visibility. So something we'll be watching for during the early morning hours. Again, for the weekend, not as much of an issue with nobody hitting the roads early in the morning, but definitely an issue that we'll be watching for come Monday morning. And we'll likely see more dense fog advisories issued through the rest of next week, with visibility fine right now, but we'll be watching for that mainly from about 10 o'clock in the night. So even late evening fog developing right through about 9 a.m. in the morning. Reduced visibilities, again, that potential for some super fog. Just give yourself some extra time on the roadways. Temperatures outside 60s and lower 70s at the moment. And our temperature forecast keeps us running warmer than average. No real big cool downs, at least in the near term, hopefully as we approach Thanksgiving week. And I don't know if it'll be just in time for Thanksgiving yet. Light winds, but what little wind we have seen is out of the south, which is why our dew points, the humidity has been a little bit higher. But as I've been saying the last couple of days, it looks like our dew points have kind of peaked, at least for the near term, upper 50s and lower 60s. I think that's where we'll be through even the start of next week, but continuing through the week, those dew point values coming up, and that's when I really believe the widespread fog issue becomes more of a concern. Next several mornings, more of a patchy in nature. Temperatures have been climbing and will continue to do so, especially by next week. With this upper ridging pattern, this warm pattern sticks with us through the next 7+ days. Upper cold air stays, or upper level energy keeps the cold air well removed to our north. And while we do see more of these troughs kind of deepening across the nation, nothing coming into the deep south anytime soon. So no cool air in sight just yet. We kind of got our taste of winter earlier in the week, and it's been more spring-like as we are running well above our average high. 78 degrees after some morning fog potential tomorrow morning, near 80 degrees by Sunday, then lower 80s through most of next week. Still watching for that better rain chance on Friday next week.